Welcome back to Learning Again. In our last video, we covered vocabulary part. In that, we learned about animal sounds, isn't it? Let's move ahead. Now we are going to learn about describing words. What do you mean by describing words? Describing word is a main word which gives meaning or which explains the sentence. Okay, let's see. We went to a beautiful beach on Sunday. It was a bright day and there were big waves in the sea. My parents had carried 5 sandwiches and juicy apples for us. After playing in the water, we spent time counting the boats and ships on the water. There were 8 ships. The beach also had a yellow sand. We made a tall sand castle with the sand. It was a fun day. Can you see the words which are in black color, which are highlighted? We went to a beautiful beach on Sunday. Now, beautiful is a describing word. It shows whether the beach was clean or dirty, or was it beautiful, was it ugly. Here, this word beautiful says that the beach was awesome. Okay, it has a nice scenery to see. Understood, children? Describing word means the word beautiful is a describing word here. That word is giving a meaning to a sentence. If I don't use word beautiful, then how it will be the sentence? The sentence will be like, we went to a beach on Sunday. Okay, you went to a beach on Sunday. How was it? Was it good? Was it okay? Or was it bad? Was it polluted? Or was it beautiful? Whenever we go to a place, we want that place to be a clean, neat and beautiful one, isn't it? That is what here the word beautiful is describing about the beach. The beach is beautiful, okay? It was a bright day. It was a bright, shiny day. Okay, here the word bright is telling how was the day. Was that day was rainy? Is it cool or chilled one? Is it very hot? Or is it cloudy like Bangalore climate nowadays? No, it was a bright day. That means they are able to enjoy that day because it was a bright day. Whenever it is raining, you cannot play at the beach, isn't it? Because it will be raining everywhere, mud, water, and everything will be there, isn't it? That's why here the word bright is telling or describing the day was very bright. It was very suitable to play on the beach. And there were big waves in the sea. Have you seen the waves in the sea? Sometimes you will get big waves, sometimes very small waves. Here the word big is describing the size of the waves. Okay. My parents had carried 5 sandwiches. Here the word 5 is describing how many sandwiches parents got for them. My parents had carried 5 sandwiches and juicy apples for us. Apples were very juicy. The word juicy is describing apple. That means apples were very juicy. They enjoyed eating sandwiches and apples. After playing in the water, we spent time counting the boats and ships on the water. There were 8 ships. After playing, they spent time counting the boats and ships. Children, tell me, can you see big ships and boats in river or a pond or a lake? No, you cannot see. You can see boats and ships only in ocean. Okay. Now they are telling after they spent time, they started counting boats and ships on the water. There were 8 ships. The word 8 is describing how many ships are there. There were 8 ships. The beach also had a yellow sand. What is the color of sand, children? Sometimes it is yellow. Sometimes it will be like brown, light brown. Okay. Here the word yellow is describing the color of sand. We made a tall sand castle with a sand. Everyone loves to play with the sand. When you visit beach, you can see lot of sands there, isn't it? Someone will make sand castles, someone will make some other statues, and someone will enjoy just sitting there and watching the sea or ocean. Isn't it? Here they made a tall sand castle. Tall is describing the size of sand castle. It was a fun day. Here the word fun is describing whether that day was good after spending time on beach. They are telling it was a fun day. That means they enjoyed that day. Okay. The word beautiful, bright, big, 5, juicy, 8, yellow, tall and fun tell us more about the naming words. They are describing words. Describing words always supports naming words. It explains naming words. Describing words usually come before naming word. Okay? Describing words can be many kind. They answer questions about naming words such as what kind, for example, what kind of a day it was? It was a fun day, or it was a bright day. How many shapes can you figure out? You can see 8 shapes. Now understood? Describing words can be of many kind. They answer questions about naming words. Now I had asked 2 questions. What kind of a day it was? It was a bright day or it was a fun day. How many boats can you see? I can see 8 boats. Sometimes describing words gives answer too. Okay, children. Okay, now what kind of beach it was? It was a beautiful beach. What kind of day it was? It was a bright day. What kind of waves you saw at the beach? I saw a big waves. What kind of apples you ate? I ate juicy apples. What kind of sand you saw at the beach? I saw yellow sand. What kind of sand castle you made? I made a tall sand castle. What kind of a day it was? It was a fun day. Understood the question now? Here, beautiful beach, bright. The describing word is giving the answer. How many sandwiches your parents has got? My parents has got 5 sandwiches. How many ships can you see there? I can see 8 ships. Understood now? Sometimes describing words gives answer too. Thank you, children.